Well, hello there, comrades and chums and all such as and the like. Yeah, it is I, Captain Steve Exo. Right, so here we are. We've got my Anvil of Destiny. Yes, chums, it freaking renamed itself. I said it would. It happens. It happens quite often, to be honest, to all of my ships. They rename themselves. So let's head on out. Let's head on out into yonder. We are looking to pick up some Quicksilver missions in today's show, chums. Let's head on into the Nexus, because that's where they live. Okay. Let's do a little barrel roll. There we are. That made that slightly more exciting than it would have been without one. Barrel roll! Okay, right. So what have I got here? I've got myself a cup of char. A cup of Charlie. Yummy. So yeah, rather than having sugar, I've got Manuka honey going in this, because I'm still pretty poorly, to be honest. Yeah, I'm fighting back the cold. I think I'm winning. I'm getting the best of it anyway. Right, okay, so we have two Pidgeots bouncing over there in yonder. To see them both? Twins. Right, so we're going to go and see what Quicksilver mission they be having to offer to me. What do you be having to offer? Eliminate hazardous flora. Okay, we can do that. Professor Cynical. Hello there, buddy. Hello there, chum. Right, so, yeah, Professor Cynical, you, sir, are first into my live chat, and first put up a message thanking you, sir. I'm going to give you a double thumbs up, and what else can I give you? I'm going to give you a giant, massive hug. There you go! Giant, massive hug! Ah, Professor Cynical! There you go. And congrats on your 1,000 subs, by the way, buddy. That was freaking epic. Right, okay, so let's head on over here. Oh, before we head on out and destroy the flora and the horrible, nasty things. You know, I was doing all that scanning the other day. I'm going to head up here and see good old Helios. The other day, he gave me a load of nanites for planetary data. So let's see if he's got anything else he wants to give me. Because it does bode over. You get quite a lot. So you might be after plant materials this time. No, he's after minerals. Minerals. And I scanned loads of rocks. Loads of them. You know, they don't move. So it makes me easier targets. There we go. He loves that. He loves that. How many nanites are you going to be given to one? Oh dear. Look at that. 295 nanites for, you know, scanning frickin' rocks. Perfect. Awesome. So that's still going. I'm still getting nanites from the other video I did the other day on scanning for nanites. So let's head on over. And let's head on out. We're going to go and eliminate this hazardous flora. Okay, come on. There's a plant out there with my name on it. Let's go! Tally-ho. Away we go. Sweet. I'm going to have another sip in my mug of my tea. How are you anyway, Mr. Professor Cynical? All good in your camp, sir? Yeah, so a very happy new year to you. I know that you're based up in Scotland, aren't you? The land of the Scots. I went there once. I went out on Loch Lomond on a boat tour. It was very lovely. Freaking cold, but it was very lovely. Yeah. Met some lovely people up in the land of Scots. So we stayed in this hotel, which was... It was organised through some sort of, I don't know, friends' work thing. And, yeah, the hotel was really shoddy. Professor Cynical, I'm good, buddy. Just in work. Now, okie dokie. It's good that you can work and lurk. I mean, I've got to be a bit sort of... Well, I can usually have, like, one earpiece in or something like that. Scotland is freezing at the minute. Yeah. It's usually that way, though, isn't it? I mean, if it's anything but freezing, there's something wrong. Okay, so let's head on over. Let's have a quick look around. I mean, yeah, when I went to Scotland, when I was out on Loch Lomond, I was dressed in frickin' fleeces and all sorts of stuff. The guy next to me was in a t-shirt, but he lived in Scotland. He was hardened. Yeah. Yeah, the sun is a myth in Scotland. It really is, isn't it? It is. However, we did have some moments of sunshine, and, you know... I still stayed in my freaking hoodie, though, where, you know, those other people in shorts. It was like, really? Yeah, they're built of sterner stuff are the Scots. Us English, as southern guys. I can see why we've got the label of southern fairies when, you know, the northern guys, they really are hardened to that sort of level of weather. They really are. Yeah. So here we go, let's head on down. Through the cloud barrier. Now, I was watching Obsidian Ant's video the other day, and he was talking about how clouds in games aren't really volumetric clouds. I don't know what you would call these clouds if they're not volumetric. They look quite cool. If they're not volumetric, they're using some sort of programming technique that makes them look almost that way. They're quite lovely. Professor Cynical, laugh out loud. I've been in Glasgow for 5 years and I've never got used to the weather. No, I don't blame you. I don't blame you. Silver Cyric. Oh, they're just stubborn. But I'm from Alaska. What? Serious? I don't even think I could contemplate living in somewhere as cold as Alaska. That's mental. Okay, Scottish Jim. Hello, Captain Steve. Chat and viewers. Hello there, Scottish Jim. There we go. Got Professor Cynical and Scottish Jim. This is good. This is good. All the people from all the cold places in the world seem to be joining my stream at the moment. Starspace 55. Hi, Captain. Hi there, Starspace. Good to see you in the stream again. Thank you for joining. Okay, right. So we just picked up the mission. We're killing hazardous flora. They've done nothing to me, but yeah, let's go hunt them down and annihilate them into oblivion. Come on, where are you, hazardous flora? I mean, if there wasn't people treading on them, they wouldn't be hazardous at all, would they? You know, there's that way of looking at it, isn't there? You know, Michigan and the Great Lakes can be even worse. So many feet of snow dumped off the water. Okay. Ouch. Well, fair enough. Well, the Great Lakes, I think they've all been bought by Nestle, haven't they now? Because there was that whole documentary that I believe the Ventura guy, Jesse Ventura done. And yeah, he was talking about how the Great Lakes are all owned by Nestle and big companies, and he reckons that the next big business over in the United of the States is going to be water rather than oil. And he reckons that they've all got their little grubby paws all over it. Yeah. It was all about the Great Lakes over by Michigan. Really good documentary. If you like conspiracy theory stuff, Jesse Ventura and that documentary was pretty damn epic. It was pretty good. In fact, I really used to like his conspiracy theory programs that he'd done. He's completely nanas, isn't he? But at the same time, he raises some very valid points to think about. Interesting guy, Jesse Ventura. Right, where the heck are these hazardous blinking plants? Well, there can't be a massive problem on this planet because I haven't come across any of them. What I might do though, chums, is why I'm here, is pick up some of the, you know, the harvestable plants? I might pick up some of them, mainly because I've just built myself a milking factory. And I've called it it's a frosty milk factory. And I'm hoping to show you guys it after I finish this mission, if I've still got some time left, before my Dindins is ready. Sounds about right. Between the cattle industry and the water and the fruit farms, a good 80% of our water resource has to go to profiteering. Okay, that's not good, is it? It really isn't good. Procedural Traveller. Hi all. Hello there, Procedural Traveller. So yeah, me and Procedural Traveller tomorrow night, we've got a show planned at about 8 PM GMT time, as we do on a Friday. I mean, I know we missed last Friday, but it was all Christmas and all that sort of shenanigans going on. Professor Cynical, I've seen something similar. The reason is because oil is going to run out, and water is water. They are inventing hydrogen-powered engines and which. Yeah, I saw that. GM Motors. There was an episode of Top Gear where they actually drove a water-powered car. I don't know how I'd feel about driving something that's got a hydrogen fuel center built into it. Imagine the explosion and the crash from that. That's going to be freaking crazy. You know, if it saves the planet, then fair enough. But I honestly think a few hydrogen bombs going off in a car accident, if there was a multi-car pile-up, I think we'd be changing our minds rather rapidly. Okay, let's head over here. Okay, holidays are crazy. We won't see any for a while now. No, but then, you know, you've got to book off all your holiday quota, haven't you, I suppose? So, yeah. I still haven't come across a hazardous plant, but I'm finding lots of these harvestable plants, so hopefully I'll be able to turn these into sweetened compost. That's what I need to power my milk factory. So I'm just going to collect these while we're looking for the horrible plants. You know what? There was a load of hazardous plants back there that I just ignored. All the ones that pump up. I just saw a whole frickin' load of them. There was a whole stack of them by one of these harvestable plants. And you know what? It didn't come up on my scanner, did it? I got frickin' robbed. Robbed of evil plants. Okay, we're going to go back there. Where are they? Why are they not showing up on my frickin' marker? That's a bit of a shitter, isn't it? Okay, come on then, plants. Where are you? They were somewhere around here. The one nearly exploded in my face. Okay, like the 3D printed starship. You're done for your patrons. Oh, thank you very much. My grandfather's designed hybrids back in the 60s. Really? That's pretty crazy, isn't it? Back in the 60s? The 60s? That's mental. It makes you wonder what technology they've been suppressing. There's one down there, underneath a tree. Okay, let's get you. You're a goner. I spotted you. You can't hide. Kaboom! We're off. First one done. Now, where were those other little gits? Yeah, they're not showing up now, are they? Sweet route. We'll go for that one anyway. Yep. Hey, Captain Steve. Hi, chat. Hello there, Grim Chiefer. Awesome. Welcome aboard. Yeah, you know what? I might grab the little ship model that I made out of my cabinet. It's already over there, just in case anybody hasn't seen it a bit later on. Okay. Alright, so we've got those, but I'm looking for hazardous flora. Hazardous! Hazardous! Where are you, hazardous flora? Should be marked with a big red frickin' beacon, but I'm not seeing them. And on this black and white planet, they're not all that easy to spot. When you go into the scanner mode, you kind of get a little bit of colour, but not a great deal. Knowledge stone, I don't mind if I do. Automobile emissions are responsible for about 10% to 12% of our environmental issues. The methane is around over 60% of the problem, but I'm rambling. Rayet Cobra. Hi there, Captain Steve. Hello there, Rayet Cobra. ER Burrows, Happy New Year, friend. Happy New Year to you too, ER, and thanks for joining the stream. Procedural Traveller, the first hybrid car, was released in 1997. Just looked it up. Oh, wow. Okay, well, I didn't even know that. I thought they were well after 2000. You know, I thought I invested in one of the very first hybrids. I mean, I remember the Prius coming out, and then I was like, right, well, I've got to get onto this. And I got myself the Honda Civic hybrid. It was one of the first Honda Civics that they done in a hybrid model. I had one of them, and I thought I was doing my bit for the environment. But then, you know what, chums? They run on massive, great big batteries. They're freaking huge. And after like 140,000 miles, you get advised, yeah, you need to get a new battery. And they're not cheap. They're like about $6,000 for a freaking battery. And I was like, no way. So I just ended up scrapping the car. It wasn't a cheap car either. It was bloody expensive. So yeah, I learned my lesson. It probably costs just as much in carbon emissions to make those freaking batteries as it does to saving on the fuel. It's pointless. So yeah, they do need to move towards hydrogen fuel cells or something that runs on water, where the emissions are like, you put water in, you get water out, you know? I totally agree with that, but at the same time, hydrogen fuel cells, I mean, you've heard of hydrogen bombs, haven't you? I mean, yeah, God. It could be a bit messy, like I say, if you got into an accident in one of those. Right, so there we go. Well, okay, no more hazardous plants there. But they're not showing up on my scanner, chums. I'm right next to them, and it doesn't actually show like a marker. Right, let's get some more harvestable fruity type things. They actually proved that they're not as efficient. And tech is not widespread enough. No, the electric cars, yeah, I have to agree, there's not a lot of charging points. And even then, you know, what happens if you've got your charging cable going out to your car and someone trips over it? Are you liable for any medical bills that they may incur? I bet you are. Especially over in the United States. You know, they'll sue you for anything over there, won't they? So there we go. Okay. Grim Chiefer, besides the creation of the batteries, you have to recharge them off the power grid, which takes power from power plants. So anyway, yeah, well, my hybrid, I didn't have to plug it in. Mine, I could just sort of like put fuel in it. And the way that it recharged the batteries was every time that you braked, it took the inertia of the car or whatever and then recharged the batteries to some degree. Ah, look, there's another pumpy plant right near me, right now. Oh, it has got a marker on it. I was just about to go ballistic. It's got a marker. Take that, you! I saw one over yonder as well. I've got some predatory creature after me. Hello, predatory creature. There we are. Take that. In the face. Yeah, you died. Right, where's the other one? There it is. Yeah. That's a cool car. Yeah. Be they coal, wind, nuclear, etc. Heck yes. Rare Cobra, save the planet. Yeah, I would like to. However, what I would also watched was another program on Netflix around emissions and what's really pushing the emissions up. And they reckon it's down to our agriculture. You know, the amount of animals that we have to breed, livestock, to make burgers and feed all the meat eaters. Apparently, they kick up a lot of methane, all these cows and things, from their backsides into the environment that's doing a lot more damage than all of the cars on the planet. So it's agriculture that's causing the issue, according to this one documentary I read. I mean, I'm not some sort of science or scientist or anything. I'm just going by what I heard on Netflix, you know. They could have said the tooth fairy is responsible, and I'd probably believe it. Okay, right, so let's head over this way. Let's see what else we can find. There's knowledge stones there. Any more hazardous flora in close proximity to moi? Nope, I think I've exterminated them. I'm doing my job well. Let's head over here. Meow. I'm not overly fond of the black and white planets. How about you guys in the chat? Do you like these planets? I mean, they make okay for a photo opportunity the first or the second time you've been here. You're like, oh, it's another one of those black and white ones. They're quite cool. But after about the third or fourth, it's like, okay. Well, I've seen the black and white ones now. Give us back the colour. Okay, so we go. I wish we could duplicate in real life. Heck yes, that'd be sweet, wouldn't it? That'd be cool. Yeah, I mean, they sort of frown on that a bit. It's called forgeries, isn't it? And you get into a bit of trouble if you start duplicating money or anything like that. And yeah, they get really funny about that. ER burrows? Not really. I like a few of these with more standard atmosphere. Okay, yeah. I don't know. I prefer the colour type stuff myself. And the monochrome ones I'm not overly fond of either. But it would be nice to come across some really strange coloured atmosphere. I mean, it just seems like a camera effect rather than a natural effect of the planet. Do you think in space there are actual black and white planets? You know, because I guess there is spectrums of light, isn't there, caused by our sun that helps us see in colour. So I wonder if there are actual black and white planets out there, you know? It could be a thing, couldn't it? Planets without any colour at all. Who knows? Okay, so Silver Ceric, you're correct. I laugh out loud, yeah. You're correct. It's the methane. It's the most hilarious because it means AOC isn't all that wrong. She's just attached too many others. Notions. Okay. AOC. I'm not too sure who AOC is. Silver Ceric, hello there, Kirby! Hello there, Kirby! Okay, so let's head over here. And let's pick up that harvestable plant. We'll have you, Hexberry. Right. Oh, look, there's two hazardous floras over here. Chums, two of the little gits. They do seem to clump themselves together. Right. Take that, you. Varmint. I see you. There's your twin brother right there. I see him too. Take that. Oh no, that was an innocent bush. I just killed an innocent bush. Take that, you. He's gone. Is that all of them? Sweet. That's good. Right, so before I leave this planet, have I got like one of those portable refinery shizzly things on me? Not refine. The nutrient processor is what I'm after. I need a hermetic seal. Okay, let's craft a hermetic seal. Okay. Let's go into the expanded cargo. Let's create one here. Crafty man crafty. Hermetic seal. Bang. I wish it would fill up your this area first, your expanded cargo. It'd be nice if it filled that area up first and then moved into this one, wouldn't it? Okay, so here we go. Let's put that down. Yeah, service. Cool. Let's interact with this. Let's just. I need to try and make some of that bait fruit. Mainly, not the bait fruit, the sweetened compost. Mainly for my. I want to show you my milk farm. I want to show you how it works. It's really quite cool. So if I chuck that in there, and if I get my Fecium, which is somewhere, there it is, chuck that in there. Red Cobra, when this type of planets feel like I'm in one of those 80s horror movies. Yeah, you come across them every now and again. They're fairly rare, but not overly rare. Silver Ceric, Alexandra Aquescent, she's one of the politicians and the Democrat Socialists. She's making you look really bad. Oh, is she now? then I'm not a fan. Okay, to be honest, I don't really mind. It's always nice to have people of opposite poles of attraction and all that sort of stuff and whatnot, so yeah. Let's put that there. Let's do that one. Your voice is back to normal now, Steve. It pretty much is. It's pretty much there. Scott Gust! Hello there, Scott Gust! If you guys haven't checked out Scott Gust's channel, he does stuff on mods, and some of them are awesome. Starspace 55. See you, Captain Steve. My supper is ready. Enjoy your supper, sir. Okay, Cyber Zero. Yo, Captain Steve. Hello there, Cyber Zero. Okay, right, so let's just go into here, my channel. I keep forgetting to bring my app open, just in case I miss any things. I can just pull it up on here. Lovely jubbly. Cool. Yo. Yeah, because I sort of missed when Kirby5, there he is. Hiya, Captain Steve. Hiya, fellow travellers. I hope everyone is good. Yeah, very good, thanking you. I like it. Yeah, cool, sweet. Awesome. Okay, cool. Excellent day. So I made those. Let's get those into my backpack. Oh, got another 5 there. They can go into my expanded cargo. Is there anything else I can stick in here? The hexberry. What do you turn into? Okay, fermented fruit. Might as well. Lovely jubbly. So yeah, I'm just making these so I can go to my milk farm and show you it auto-milking animals. It's pretty damn sweet. And from milk you can make cream, and then from the cream you can make butter. You mix that with the dough and you can make lumpen donut. And then you can mix up some jam if you've got a cactus farm, which I've got a cactus farm as well. I've made a donut factory, and I think that video goes live tomorrow of my donut factory. The donut factory, though, is more for making custard donuts, because it's a Diplo milking farm, that one. And yeah, you get custard from the eggs. Yeah, if you get the eggs and you make custard. Yeah, so yeah, I've got that coming up. So on Friday, the donut factory goes live. Saturday, turning in 50 donuts to see how many nanites you get. That goes live on the Saturday. Sunday, there's something. And then on Monday, there's a really cool show that I've got scheduled, ready to go live. And yeah, that one's a bit of a treat. I'm starting a new adventure on creative mode. Not from the start, but I'm just starting a new sort of little mini quest of my own that I've made up. So yeah, you'd have to tune in for that one to find out a little bit more. But yeah, let's put the poppy roots over there. Enzyme fluid. I don't really need enzyme fluid. Hi, Cyber Zero. Love your vids. Cyber Zero makes some good stuff. So does Grim. In fact, there's a lot of people in here right now that are content creators. So Scott Gast, there's Cyber Zero, Rayet Cobra, he makes some great stuff as well. Procedural Traveller. Yeah, so, yeah, basically Procedural Traveller. At weekends, if the weather's bad and we're not going out anywhere, and my missus is making her own videos, I tend to just sit in and make video after video and schedule them all to go live through the week. So there's something there for people. And every time I schedule them, I'm scheduling to go live at around about our lunchtime here, GMT-wise. Right, okay, I think I've got enough stuff there, chums, to demo this sort of thing. So let's pick that up. Oh, great. Okay, so let's take that out first, put that in there. And then sometimes this doesn't like going into expanded cargo. Oh, there you go. It's gone in there. Lovely jubbly. Right, cool. Commander Dan Tinkerbell. Hello, everyone. How was everyone's New Year's? Mine was great. Mine was good. Thanking you. I got over my cold. I made a nice little ship model for one of my Patreons, which I get out of the cabinet in a bit. We'll just go turn this in at the Nexus, and I go grab it for a second. I should have had it out. I should have had it ready. I'll just fly up here. Let's go up to the Nexus. Let's go turn this in. And I go grab my little ship model that I made for Roughhouse Gaming. Cyber Zero, Rare Cobra, thanks, man. Scott Gust, I'm really wondering what's next for No Man's Sky. Scott Gust, did you see Sean Murray's tweet today to say 2020 is going to bring some neat things to No Man's Sky? So he's definitely hinting that there's more to come. And they've probably already got it made. They're probably just testing it, you know. They're probably wondering, what shall we give them first? They might have a freaking back catalogue of neat things. I just hope that some of these neat things are going to affect either space or exploration. Because at the end of the day, this is a space exploration game. And the space and the exploration part, for me, it doesn't feel like it's been overly touched. A lot of the things that we get are add-ons that may help increase some of that exploration. It's like getting land vehicles, you know. Oh great, we've got a new way to explore in a land vehicle, but you haven't got new things to explore, if you get me. So yeah, it's like base building. Great, I can now put a settlement on a planet. So now I'm looking for a really cool planet to put a settlement on. It's helped with exploration, but it hasn't enhanced the actual place that you're exploring. So for me, a lot of these updates have been add-ons rather than actual updates, if you get me. I want exploration on update. Yeah, damn, just someone summoned the fanboys. Yeah, you kind of get people from either side of the camp. I mean, I'd say I'm a fanboy of the game. I love the game to bits. And don't get me wrong. It's just that I would like to see the space and exploration side enhanced slightly. We're getting a lot of add-ons. We're getting a lot of what I would call fuzzy dice. We're not getting any better engines. We're just getting extra add-ons. We're getting the go faster lines. We're getting the spoilers for the back end of the car or whatever. Or we're getting extra cup holders. Whereas the actual engine has been left well and truly alone. Sorry, I just went away from camera to get the ship model. So here we go. Here it is here. So yeah, that's pretty much his ship model. And you can see there's a knowledge stone in there. There's a carbon crystal. And that's a S-class type fighter. And he sent me a picture of his favourite S-class fighter to see if I could match it. So I'll try to do the same paint scheme, the white and the red. So yeah, that's going out to Rough House Gaming. You can find his channel link from my channel page. And yeah, I've got a link to each of my Patreon's channels if they have one there. So yeah, thank you very much, Rough House, if you're watching, for all your support. I see Sean and Hello Games updating this well into the next gen consoles. The graphics and hardware potential will help this game grow even further. I really hope you're right. I didn't see how she read that, who actually said that. So yeah, I see many of the devs for all games focusing far too much time and resources on multiplayer and getting back the end tech working for months and years. So much subtracted from content. Yeah. Alright. Sweet. Oh yeah, damn Tinkerbell. Yeah, that's a good point, Commander Tinkerbell. Right. Kirby5, gosh, I love that. I still can't believe you're so talented. Well, thank you very much, Kirby5. Well, you're one of my Patreons. And once you hit, like, 50 quid in subs, if you stick around that long, I'll be sending you one of those. I'll be asking you for your favourite biome, your favourite ship. Yeah, I'll be posting one out to you. So thank you for your support as well, Kirby. Silver Seric, that's pretty nice of you. Well, thanking you. I mean, they are helping me fund my printer. So if it's not paying for the actual monthly payments, it's paying for the upkeep, because I've still got to put plastic into it. Tame wild creatures. I just went and got a load of bait fruit, didn't I? I wonder if that will work on my milking planet. Let's give it a go. That'd be freaking sweet. If this works, that is a win. Okay, so what I might have to do is just fly to the planet first that it wants me to go to, but then after I've triggered the mission from the planet, I should be able to go back to the station, jump to my planet, and see what happens. Let's see if this works. This could be quite cool. Rayed Cobra, does that crystal fragment turn into storm crystals? It doesn't. No, Rayed Cobra. You don't want to be running out into the street in a storm to see if it turns into a storm crystal. That does not happen. It's fairly realistic. It's not that realistic. That'd be awesome, though. That really would. Okay, let's go on to this fauna dense planet. Commander, great job on the model. Well, thank you very much, Commander Tinkerbell. Okay. Are you on Twitch? I'm not, no, and I don't do the restream stuff. I've been talking to a friend at work, though, that does do Twitch streaming, and they were saying that once you're affiliated on there and you've got followers and all sorts of stuff, it's quite a good platform to be on. They're not as... yeah, they're more of a gaming sort of platform, so you don't have to worry about all this copper stuff that might be coming out in the new year. I know Procedural Traveller and a few others do the restream stuff. It's something I might look into. Maybe, I mean, at the moment, PlayStation, you get the choice. It's either Twitch or it's YouTube. Without me getting a PC and running it through some sort of video capture card, I can't really stream on both. It's an either-or situation for me. Rayed Cobra. Oh, I think that happened when I was streaming, but I'm not sure if it was true. Okay. I'm not too sure which comment you mean there, Rayed Cobra. Let's head on down here. Land there. This should trigger the mission. Then I should be able to go up to the station, and I should be able to go to my own planet and use the milking machines. But if it doesn't work, then it doesn't work. But we'll see if this works. Okay, cool. Awesome. Let's see if that actually works now. So there we go. Done. Okay, Scott Gust, I appreciate streamers staying on YouTube because we have the options to down res when we need to with poor internet connections. Can't do it with Twitch. No, you can't, can you? But I have heard that they don't drop as many pack hits as YouTube does. But yeah, I've heard different stories, different pros and cons of either or. To be honest, I like YouTube as a platform more so than Twitch. I find, yeah, I've been on Twitch and I've had a look at some of the comments and things like that, and I'd say the YouTube crowd, I think you get more variety there. I really do. Silver Seric, I've noticed most people in this community, especially our immediate affiliations, are all on YouTube. When I'm on Twitch, I'm the only one. Yeah, I've got used to the community here. I feel like I'm starting to get to know you all. And yeah, if there was some sort of way of restreaming, so I appear on Twitch at the same time as YouTube, then fair enough. But it'd have to merge the chats and things. All the stuff like OBS does would have to be integrated into the PlayStation hardware or software. That's not going to happen. So yeah, I can't see myself ever going to Twitch unless something really bad happens on YouTube. You know, like the first time I went through it all, and for whatever reason I didn't get partnered. If something happened to my channel, if I just lost my partnership one day for whatever reason, then yeah, I'd have to consider going to Twitch, because yeah, you know, as much as I enjoy playing and integrating with you guys, it's nice to be able to make something out of your hobby. Procedural Traveller OBS interface on PS5. Make it happen, Sony. Heck yes, make it happen. That'd be sweet as. Right, so if I go to bases, and if I go to my Frosty Milk Farm, where are you, Frosty Milk Farm? Frosty Milk, there we are. Let's go there. Why not Mixer? Mixer, isn't that the new Microsoft platform? Wouldn't that be more Xbox? That would just be completely hostile territory, I think. If you managed to connect to it through your freaking PlayStation, you'd be doing pretty good, I think, Games for Fun. But yeah, Silver Seric, Mary Lizzie is the only one I know that merges the chats. Sword and everyone just mostly focuses on YouTube. Oh, okay, I didn't know Mary Lizzie had a Twitch account. That's pretty interesting. Yeah, when I spoke to Mary ages ago, I was talking about, you know, how to get your thumbnails and things updated and stuff, and she was saying, well, I use my phone mainly, so I know she has got a decent PC because she's a Star Citizen, doesn't she? So yeah, good point. Okay, cool. Awesome, awesome! Oh, if you're wondering what paints I use for my models, I use these. They're Warhammer paints. I just got them underneath my coffee table. But yeah, for those little miniature models that people like to paint. I used to paint them when I was a kid. Okay, Procedural Traveller. Wait, I thought Sword does Twitch also. I think he might do. I think he does. I'm not 100% sure. I don't see him overly reading out comments from Twitch. But then he might have, I don't know whether it pulls them in automatically through his feeder onto his YouTube. Decal Sol, hi Captain Steve in chat. Hello there. Hello. Right, so here I am in my frost farm. So I can pick all these, which is cool. So that gives me a shed load of Fecium to mix if I do need to make any more harvestable plants. But if I just head out here, I have 2 auto feeders. So if I just cram some stuff into here. Now the creatures on here like the sweetened compost, so if I put that in and just chucked it all out, it does that. There's sensors already built into these things, chums. I didn't realise. I was putting frickin' proximity sensors on them. You don't need to. They've got automatic sensors in them already. There we go. So that's going to feed all these creatures. Hopefully we're going to see that bait count go up in a minute. There you go. It is working. It's working. So I can just now go sit inside this building and wait for them all to get fed if I wanted to, chums. That's going to auto-feed them. And then this, the creatures actually run over to it. And they actually get harvested automatically. It's quite cool. It's all quite set up. It's quite funky. And I'm going to be making milk from these creatures. And then that turns into the cream. And that turns into butter. And yeah, you can start making the donuts. It's really quite cool. So I'll leave that going for a sec while I read out the chat. Hello there, Craft Brew. And we'll complete this mission without me even doing anything. Look, it's tamed 2 creatures already. Awesome. Right, cool. Turned into storm. Let me have a read of that message. What was that one that I just missed? I just watched my stream back and some crystal fragments turned into storm crystals. I was on an extreme toxic weather planet. Yes, they do that. So crystals that are out in the open, they're usually black. And once a storm hits, they all start to go lightning-y. Yeah, that's the thing. Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. From Craft Bruce Silver Eric. Yeah, he restreams on Twitch, but doesn't have many people there. I'm usually the only one, and dozens are in YouTube chat. They're not merged. Oh, I get you. The actual view count thingies and stuff. No. Dutch, good evening all. Good evening, Dutch66. I think YouTube is more accessible to the masses, isn't it, really? Hold on, why aren't these creatures getting fed? Let's draw some more in with some creature sticks. I haven't got no creature sticks. I call them creature sticks, I'm sorry. And they're creature pellets. For those that want the exact wordage used. Kapow! And yeah, let's throw one of those little creature pellets out. Hiya! Come get some! Come get some more! Come on! Oh no, they don't stay selected, which is frickin' useful. Okay, so let's throw some over that way. Let's draw in some more of these creatures. Did I just throw those, or did nothing actually happen? No, it didn't happen. Let's put one there as well. There we go, that draws them in. And hopefully they go near to the auto feeders, and they'd all get fed, and everybody's happy. Come on, little creatures, follow me. Follow me, the Pied Piper, with my creature pellets. Let's throw some more down this hill. Let's see if we can bring some up from down the hill. There might be some creatures down there, we'll find out. Awesome! There we go. Creatures being tamed automatically. We got like, what, 8 of them tamed already? 9! Yeah, look at them all go now. This is freaking awesome. And all I've done was put them inside the actual milking machines. This is a great way to tame creatures. So, tame creature missions now sorted. Good evening, Dutch66, by the way. I think I said hello to you anyway. But yeah, where is your Atlas card, Dutch66? Is it in pride of place in your house, sir? Yeah, because he won a competition once, did old Dutch. Kirby5, eager to see how your milking farm works. Mine doesn't work that great. And when I left the area, I came back, everything was... Oh no, that's not good. Well, you see that I've just tamed almost all 12 creatures now. If I head over to this machine here, and I interact with it, you see it's all turning round. I've got 8 milks in there, now 9 and 10. So that slowly builds up. The creatures eat your stuff, and they go over to the milking machine themselves. You see them going backwards and forwards. It works quite well, and it's pretty cool. So then all I need to do then is just take the milk out of here. So let's grab that. I'll just do the 13 for now. But then all I'm doing is going in here. Diddy-dee. Going over here. And all you do is you put the milk in. So where's the milk? There you go. Milk in there. That turns to cream, which it takes about 30 odd seconds or whatever. Diddly-dee. Nice and easy. Usually while that's going, I start making my dough. So go over to this one. I don't know whether I've got all the components I need to make dough. That's one of the first steps. So to make dough, you need to put that in there. You make glass crystals. That returns into refined flour. Then you need to make yeast, which you can make out of the faecium. I think I've got a portable one of these refiners with me, unless I left it behind. Let's put down the portable one. Where's my portable stuff? Oh, it's okay. That one's finished anyway. So we take that out of here now. Put that over there. That turns into butter. Cool. Right, let's see if I've got my portable tech. I have got one. There's another one. Let's interact with this. Put into there. So in this one, if I was to put in faecium into there, that's going to turn into wild yeast. Let's get that on the go. With all this milking, Hello Games should just let us milk and ride each other. It could be the the rodeo update. Burger King used to make a burger called the Rodeo Burger. It was awesome. It had onion rings in it. It was freaking epic. Okay, so if I take half of this now, so it's 7, and put them over there, and take the other 6 and put them there, that's going to turn into calcified oil, or clarified oil. Sorry, not calcified. That'd be freaking yuck, wouldn't it? There we go. So we get the clarified oil. And we get that and put that into our inventory. I'll just show you how to make a donut. So you take that out of there, put that in there. You got surplus there, doesn't really matter. Okay, that's cool. So we've got that underway, we've got the yeast underway. I need those two components to make my dough, so let's just wait for this to finish. Because I need to grab this actually. And I need to put that over there to make more refined flour. So let's just wait for that. There's a little bit of a process that goes into making a donut, and I don't think the actual yield from donuts is satisfactory. I can make twice as many bread as I can in the time to make donuts, and then when you turn them in you get roughly the same back. So it's just the turning in bit that's a bit quicker, but the actual processing is a little bit slower. So it's all swings and roundabouts. It works out about the same. Okay, so there we go. Let's grab... oh no, it's not that one, it's that one over there. Have I got any cactus on me? If I've got cactus, I could start the other process going. I haven't got no cactus, so I can't make the jam, but I can still make the donut out of this. I can make a lumpen donut. Fire and ice gives 130 nanites. Okay. My focus on No Man's Sky is now the food production side of it. It's good fun. It is quite good fun. I don't know what you mean by fire and ice gives you 130 nanites. I know that gold and silver goes into platinum, then platinum goes into nanites, but I don't know what you mean by silver and gold. I mean by fire and ice. Fire and ice. Do you mean the fire plant, the blue plants, the frost crystal, and the red plants, the lava root? Because I don't think that... I don't know whether that does, you know. Could be wrong. I haven't tried it. I don't think I've got the materials to try it. I don't think I've got any of the lava vine on me. I don't think so. No, I don't have any of the solar vine. Oh, I mean a fire and ice is food that you can make. Oh, okay. Alright. Okay, I don't think I've made fire and ice food. I haven't done that one. That's new to me. I'll have to look that one up. Okay, so here we go. Let's go into this one. What have we got in here? Anything? No, nothing in there. Why is it not interacting with Nout? There we go. Nearly done. Nearly done. That takes quite a long time, doesn't it? That one. Come on. You know you want to. Wow, that feels really painful. Those seconds are going slower than normal seconds. Right, okay, they're not. It just feels that way because I'm waiting for it. Let's put the yeast in. So there's the yeast. There we go. That'll make the dough. Lovely jubbly. Oh, you know what I need? I think I need sugar. And the sugar, you can only make that from the cactuses. So I might have to take this over to my donut factory in a second. Cool. Yep. Let's go down. I don't know how to make it, but I know how you have to use fire berries. Okay, Reiko, I'll look up the ingredients for that. That's quite cool. I mean, for a lumpen donut, you can get about 127 nanites, and for a jam donut, you can get a little bit more. The jam donuts, when you turn them in, he doesn't turn his nose up and not give you nanites. He's actually quite... He's not stingy with it. He does give you nanites almost every single donut that you hand in. You can see over there on the side of the screen right now, it keeps coming up with, "You've tamed a creature, you've tamed a creature." That bait stuff lasts forever. It's freaking mental. And look how much... I've got 47 milk right now. So I can make a lot of donuts from this milk farm. It's still going. Even if I leave here, apparently it still starts going, but I will jump over to my donut farm in a minute, where I'm getting eggs from Diplos. And sometimes I get loads, and other times I go there and there's none. So I don't know what's going wrong with my donut factory, but I've set it up in exactly the same way as this one. So it's a bit of a weird one, but we'll get there in a sec. Let's just pick up my dough, and we'll head on over to the donut factory, and I will make some jam, and I'll also make some sugar. And once I've made the sugar, I can make some jam donuts. We can go turn them in at the Nexus when I turn in this mission. And I'll show you just how many like bits and bobs you get. However, tomorrow's video is just on my donut factory. And the one on Saturday is pretty much what I'm doing now, is turning in some jam donuts, turning in 50 of them. So yeah, you're going to get to see that in smaller episodes outside of this stream over the weekend and stuff. So it's pretty cool. So yeah, that's the way I'm making my nanites. That's how I upgraded my ship. my current ship, I've actually got it all the way up to S-Class now. And I think that's the Sunday video that goes live on me getting this all the way up to S-Class with the 50,000 nanites. Okay, so let's go into here. Let's pick out the dough. Lovely jubbly. And let's go teleport over to my donut factory. We'll see if there's any eggs that's been harvested from the Diplos, because it's pretty cool. There we go, let's go. Okay, so Decoy Soul. Do you find making food gives you more nanites in the same amount of time as it does stacking quests? You've got to be fairly lucky with the stacking of quests. And I would say yes. I would say it's on par. It's on par. I mean, the stacking of quests, you've got to go through a lot of warps and through a lot of stations. The prepping of the stacking of the quests takes me a good maybe 40-50 minutes to do, and then to do the missions maybe takes me an extra half hour, and yeah, I might get something like 10,000 nanites from off the back of that, so it's not bad. In the same amount of time doing the donuts, I'd say I would get roughly about the same, so I'd say they're on equal peggings there, Decoy Soul. Yeah. Craft Brew, I thought the milking was pretty stupid, but it's cool to see they have actually made a use of it. I actually might start making it. Yeah, it's just a different way of playing. So yeah, I've farmed plants, and now I'm farming the animals. I haven't built out all this farm all that much as yet, chums, but it's getting there, it's getting there. So if I head out here, here's all my cactuses growing in the wild, so let's pick up some of these, because these will make me my sugar. And they would also make me the jam. So let's pick all these up. There's one of my animal milkers up on the hill there. Now, the animals on this planet, they like enzyme fluid. But they're not as in abundance as the other planet. I mean, they're giant Diplo creatures. And they usually come down this hill this far. So I've got one there, and I've got one over at the back there. Let's see if we've got anything from them. So you get eggs from the Diplos. No, I've got nothing in there. Is my bait fruit still in there? Yes, all 5 are still in there. So maybe it doesn't milk the creatures while you're away all that often. I've got another one over here because the Diplos seem to come over this way as well. That's still got 5 in it too. Let's throw out some creature sticks. Let's see if we can lure in a Diplo or two. Maybe I have to actually be here for it to work. Who knows? Right, there we go. Bait stick thrown. Let's pick up these cactuses. Well, we can still make everything else, but normally, if I do get lucky and I do get some Diplo eggs, I can make custard, and then from the custard I can make a custard-filled donut rather than a jam-filled donut. But I've got enough cactuses here to make myself a heck of a lot of jam anyway, so let's go make some jam. Okay, so first I need to make the sugar to turn my dough into a lumpen donut. So let's get that. Oh, not up there, it's nCaptainSteve, and leave the ladder alone. Right, so here we go, let's interact with this. And we're going to chuck the cactus into there. I don't want all of it though, I only want about 100 or so. But I just need to keep 100 back so I can throw it into the other one. That'll do. Right, so that's going to start making my cactus nectar. That's going to turn into jam, but I need to put some more in here. Da-dum-dum-dum, dilly-dee. Put that in there. Start that going. Cool. Oh, I think I need a bit more actually. Let's just go grab another cactus from outside quickly. Cactus, 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 where are they? That'll do. Right, head back in. Who would have thought we'd be making jam donuts in No Man's Sky? I know, right? Yeah. I thought the milk was pretty... Yeah, cool. I think I read that one, yeah. And yeah, let's put that in there. Dilly-dee, dilly-dum. Put that in there. Let's start that one going as well. The next update will let us open fast food stands. That'll be quite cool. That would be quite cool. Okay, let's head on over. So yeah, this one's doing 27%. Okay, sometimes I check on them, mainly because sometimes it says it's going to do 100, and then it jumps back down to 50 and the timer changes. Yeah, we leave them going. Awesome! Cool. So, I know, I would have gone into camera mode to look outside to see if we've got any Diplos yet, but they tend to come out in the daytime more than nighttime. Yeah, so what are you guys hoping that we get in No Man's Sky in 2020? I don't have any farms bases built yet because I've seen you cook quite a few things. It does look like fun, so this week I'm thinking of going, oh okay, decoy soul, yeah, that'd be cool, give it a try, see if you enjoy it. Maybe they'll give us some fishing poles. Oh, that'd be quite cool. That'd be quite good, wouldn't it, to have fish as recipes as well? That'd be quite sweet. Yeah, No Man's Sky fishing. I mean, they've got it in pretty much every other MMO, haven't they? Okay, so let's go in here. Let's grab that out of there. Put that back in there. Put this over here. Now it's going to turn into processed sugar. I need to do that with all of them, because the sugar is the main ingredients that you need. You need to mix sugar with the cactus nectar to turn it into jam, but you also need to use the processed sugar to mix with the dough to turn it into a lumpen donut. So this one I'm going to be keeping as cactus nectar and putting the sugar with it to turn it into the jam. It's quite complex. It's quite complex, this jam making, this jam donut making scenario. It's a little bit out there. Hopefully you've kept up with me so far. I mean, I wouldn't say it's rocket science. It's not as hard as making an stasis device, but it is still a little bit complex to make a freaking donut. I really feel for the people at Greg's right now. Okay, so we've got this here. So let's take that out of... Let's take that out of there. Let's just put that in storage for a second. We'll make a second batch of that anyway, just because we can. Okay, how much are you done? 47. You're going to be finished first, so we'll wait by this one. We might get to upgrade freighter classes. That'd be cool, because I've got an A-class freighter, and I don't really want to have to dismantle it all. There you go, A-class. I'd love to be able to make that an S-class and upgrade all the slottage. That'd be cool. A little bit like you can with starships. To be able to do that with the freighters would be awesome. I wonder how many nanites they would charge for that, though. I mean, come on, that's probably going to be pretty hefty. If they doubled it to like 100,000 nanites, whew, wow, would you do it? You know, I think I would, to be fair, because I've got nothing else to spend my nanites on now. Not really. So yeah, why not? It gives something extra to grind for, doesn't it? I mean, I'd be cooking like a mad thing possessed if they did that. That's a good shout, Rare Cobra. I like that idea. That's a nice idea. Myself, being that it's a space exploration game, I would like them to enhance space or exploration. So yeah, that's what I was thinking. The cost. Yeah, the cost. But then at the same time, you know, it could be quite good fun. I think proper ship building and variety in 2020, and a few surprises, of course. That'd be awesome, Dutch66. Totally agree with you on the variety. The variety for me is the main thing that people have been crying out for a long time. And yeah, I'm really hoping to see that. So here we go. Let's turn that. That's going to be the cactus jelly, so sugar with the cactus nectar, which is great. Okay, and if I head over to this one where the sugar is just finished, I can put the sugar over here, and then I can add in my dough. Oh, and this, the clarified oil. And then if I add in the dough as well, so dough, there we are, dough, a deer. It's only going to make 6 because I didn't make much of this clarified oil. I have got a load of milk, so I can make more of it. So I could make more than the 6 donuts, but I'm just going to demo this to you guys. So rather than go and churn up a load more butter and stuff like that, we're just going to turn in these 6 donuts, and we're going to see what we get. The only thing is, when you go up to see the chap in the Nexus, Kronos, he looks at your whole freaking... He looks at everything you've got. So if you don't stick it in your ingredient storage, he goes and tries to take everything that you've got other than the thing you want to turn in. He's a right git. So let's turn in all of that. Even these creature sticks. He goes mental for them as well. He wants to eat them. Okay, so there we go. Let's come out of there. Let's go into the cargo. Let's make sure... Oh, I've got quite a lot in here still. So even this stuff, he even sniffs it out on your freighter. Somehow, he sniffs out your freighter as well. So where's my donuts? Where's my donuts? There's my donuts. I'm going to put these into my main exosuit. He ignores that. He just goes for whatever he frickin' fancies. Okay, so let's go to teleporter. Oh no, we don't need to go to teleporter. I can just use my ship and fly up to the Nexus, can't I? And we've got that mission to hand in still as well. Hopefully, I'm hoping I'm going to have enough Quicksilver to get the new Visage from this show. Let's have a look. Okay, Dutch 66, I don't think Hello Games can ignore the community request for variety any longer. I would like to think you're right on that, Dutch 66. Craft View, I'm a jumper, and I want the galaxies to be even just slightly different. Yeah, that'd be cool. I mean, even if they took it from 256 or whatever the freaking quantity is right now, and just took it down to maybe, what, 12 or 16 dimensions, how many other glyphs we've got or something, and gave us a way to navigate all the universes, but made each of the universes different to one another. So one universe might have more pirates than another, or might have a new race, or the planets might be have a bigger fauna on them or something. Just something to make them completely different, so it's worthwhile going to all of those 16 dimensions. And it'd be quite cool if those dimensions, or universes, whatever you want to call them, had like some sort of reward at the end of it. So you might get a Super S-Class module that lets you, I don't know, rather than having 6 hyperdrive ones, you could just have 1. There's like a super drive or something. So it actually does everything that 6 would do to free up extra slots. So there's a reward for doing each of them. Some sort of end game to break the game loop slightly as well. That'd be sweet as. I would say 16, mainly because of the 16-16 thing. But let's turn that in. Awesome. That's done. How much Quicksilver does one have? I am just shy of a new Visage. I need to do another couple of missions before I get that new Visage. But it's okay, because tomorrow's weekend mission should reward me with 1,000 something odd Quicksilver, and hopefully I'll have enough then. So that'll be sweet as. Let's just go and have a quick look over here. Okay, Rayet Cobra. My mum will be my Wikipedia for cooking in No Man's Sky. Nice! Craft Brute agree. Why 255? Although our group is almost complete at conquering all of them. That's pretty mental. Yeah, I think it may have been yourself or somebody invited me to the edge of the universe in 255. But everybody that's there plays as a Gek. So if you do go there, you've got to be a Gek or something. And it's their own sort of like little mini clan out there where every player is pretty much a Gek. Kirby 5, I like to see ship painting and customization, as well as exploration update, such as new flora and fauna. Heck yes, that'd be sweet as, Kirby 5. Ray Cobra, painting ships would be really cool, yes. Ray Cobra, yeah. So, it's like, what else was I going to do up here? I can't remember what I was going to do. I turned in the mission. Oh yes, I was going to go turn in the donuts. There we are. But yeah, it's like Beyond Good and Evil too. They've got ship customization on that, and that looks really, really cool. Okay, so there you go, look. He's looking at frickin' everything that I don't really want him to look at. Sweetened compost, carbon nanotubes. What? He eats carbon nanotubes? How many nanites is he going to give me for a carbon nanotube? Is that seriously a thing? Okay, he's probably not going to give me any nanites for that. Nope, none. None at all. He just ate my carbon nanotubes. And now it's going to pulpy roots and enzyme fluid. I end up throwing stuff away just so he takes the stuff that I frickin' want him to take. I've put it in my main infantry. I've got no other foodstuffs in my infantry. He sniffs out everything. I don't really want to throw these away because they're for my farm. And where is the enzymes? The enzyme fluids are actually inside something completely different. They're inside my actual... I haven't even got them there. Oh, yes, I have. They're on my freighter. Okay, well, let's get rid of them from my freighter then. And let's see if he stops sniffing out the stuff on my freaking freighter. The freighter's miles away, Kronos. You haven't got a teleporter. I don't know how you're even sniffing them out. Lumpy donut. Okay, brilliant. Well, I can give him the lump and donut. Oh, I didn't actually turn my donuts into the jam donuts. Well, all you do is you get the jam and the donut and you mix it together. So I'm just going to give him the lumpen one. There we go. Consuming this lumpen donut is an insult to my body. Is it really? You get. And he didn't give me any freaking nanites for that. So I need to stick the jam in it, really, chums. So that was a waste of time. I don't like Kronos anymore. Right, so let's just go jab him in the eye or something. Let's give that a go. Wait, stop moving. Ah, I can't really get my angle right. Right, that's eye jab in proximity. Hiya! I completely missed. That was nowhere near. Okay, that was useless. Alright guys, well I'm going to end off anyway, but there are some videos coming up over this weekend of me making donuts properly. So yeah, let's just read out some of these other comments that I may have missed. So, yep. I like to see that. Ship painting, yep, yeah. I've played 650 hours now and still haven't left Euclid. I'm on 350 on this particular save, and I haven't left Euclid on this save, but I did on previous ones, and I regretted it as soon as I did, so I would stay in Euclid, my friend. Dutch 66, hopefully it won't be long, and we can invite others to the core of any galaxy you want. That'd be cool. That would be cool. I really wish if we could get a robot or a creature companion. Yeah, that's not too bad. That's not a bad idea, because in the lore, somebody did tame a sentinel, so yeah, it's in the lore, so why not? That'll be cool, Craft Brew. Thanks for the stream. You're welcome, Scottish Jim and Craft Brew. Thank you guys for all tuning in. I'm going to be tuning out. So yeah, thank you for joining me and take care. Goodbye for now, all. Goodbye. Okay, so on this bouncing blue screen, I put a link for you to subscribe if you haven't already, which would be fantastic if you could. And yeah, there's also some other links there for other content. Oh yeah, later, Dutch66. See you later. He's going to go make jam donuts. Nice one, Dutch66. And have a great evening, Captain Steve from Craft Brew and chat. Well, thank you, Craft Brew. Take care, everyone. Goodbye.